today's episode, we're going to be talking all about the mental blueprint, the self-image that you have for your physical capabilities. Let's get into it. Every aspect of your life has a blueprint, a reference, a model inside of your unconscious that represents the intricacies of your beliefs and values, your behaviors and actions towards the physical world. Everything that we see in the physical world is determined by that blueprint in our internal world, in our unconscious. So how do you change your external results, your real world results? You change your subconscious programming, and then you take fucking massive amounts of action towards changing the results. So how do you do it physically? First, you need to evaluate what's going on inside of your mind. If things are going on differently than you wish to have them in your external world, in your physical body, in your performance, in your weight loss, in your gym lifts, your muscle, anything to do with performance markers, jiu-jitsu, running, climbing, whatever it is, comes down to your internal world. What are your beliefs and values around performance, around your physical capabilities, around being strong, agile, mobile, and to be able to do whatever it is, that sport that it is that you do? First you need to do is you write them down. What are your internal beliefs? Stop the video right now, write them down. Now, evaluate them. Are they serving you? Do you think that you're strong, weak, fat, lean, whatever it is? Do you actually believe that thing? And if you see something that's no longer serving you, change the belief. If you see something that's actually negative, like you're moving away from something painful, like an inadequacy or an insecurity, write down the opposite of that thing. Because there's something really powerful that comes from a Joseph Campbell quote. And it goes, through action, a man becomes a hero. Through death, a hero becomes a legend. Through time, a legend becomes a myth. And by learning from the myth, a man takes action. So the big thing here is the mythic nature, the story nature of life. Everything comes back to a hero's journey. It's the call to adventure, the refusal of the call, the application of the mentor stepping in, diving into the underworld, into the unconscious, so to speak, changing, meeting the threshold guardians, going through your trials and tribulations, and then returning back to the real world triumphant. That is what men do. That is what our lives are built up of. And that's also what every single friggin' story is ever made up of, from now all the way back through history. Every single story is made up of the hero's journey. So why do I say that quote there? It's all around the myth. It's all around the story. So change your story. So if you see something negative on your list about insecurities or inadequacies, what's the opposite of it? Say, I'm fat, I'm weak. Okay, so if you're fat, I'm lean. If I'm weak, I'm strong. Start saying these things to yourself, because your mental blueprint is the thing that is represented and is actually designed to hold your outside world, your results. So if you want to change these results, change the programming inside, right? So if you need to say things like, I'm strong, I'm big, I'm powerful, I can do anything that I set my mind to, fucking do it. These are some things that are like affirmations that you say to yourself. So now let's put it in a gym setting or in a training setting, doing whatever it is that is your hobby or your training performance. What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about, oh, this is hard, I don't want to do this? No, you're probably thinking, yeah, I can do this. I'm going to beat myself. And if you're not, these are the things that you need to change from your internal blueprint, making up some things like, yeah, I'm strong. Yeah, I can do anything that I set my mind to. I'm going to fucking dominate this. I'm going to smash my results. Last week's PBs, they were nothing. This week's PBs are easy. This is a cakewalk. I've got this. And starting to change your physiology at the same time that you're changing your internal structures. So when you want to be able to change the physical, change the mental first. I say this all the time to all my PT clients, especially the young blokes that I work with. If you think this is going to be hard, it's going to be the fucking hardest thing you've ever done. But if you change your mindset to be able to make sure that this becomes easy, and your head is always focused on how easy and how gratifying this is going to be, you can overcome absolutely anything. But if you sit back and go, oh, this leg press is going to be hard. Oh, these lunges are going to be hard. Oh, I don't want to do deadlift. They're fucking hard. Yeah, they're going to be hard. So change your internal dialogue to change your external physical results. Whatever sport, hobby, training activity that you do, that is what you need to do. You need to change your mindset, change the internal focus to change your results. And that's it. Short, sharp, and sweet. Write it down, change it out, and put in these affirmations back into your mind so that you can change and reprogram your subconscious and get better actual results in the physical world. I'll see you guys in another week.